Hey everyone, I'm back with another fake story. You guys commented that on my last video where I talked about how my Bitcoin got stolen. It wasn't fake, but today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while, and I don't know why. Just haven't made a video on it. I thought today was the day. So basically, in short, to tell you about what happened was the right side of my face, the right side of my body, my like hands, both hands, and the right side of my leg felt numb and tingly. I even woke up with both hands numb, and legit I felt like with I tested it with a little stick, and like the right side of my face kind of went numb. So I retraced it to the point where I got to that. It's doing better now, and I found out what it was. But yeah, I just want to talk about it, and maybe you can learn a thing or two. So basically, ever since the hack, that was a very impactful week for me. The whole week I was on elevated cortisol because I was just under a lot of stress. I didn't know if it was fixed or whatever was going on. If someone breaks into your house, you don't know what they took, or I mean, they took something, you don't know how they took it. Like, that is not a very nice thought. I didn't know if these hackers were still on my computer or whatever was going on. Basically, I turned low-key schizophrenic. Paranoia was definitely there. So I was under a lot of stress, and I decided to go to Dubai. I also mentioned that in that last video I made. In Dubai, I drank more than regular. I got drunk a few times, and obviously that is not good for your body. And I have something which is a B12 vitamin B12 deficiency. So what I do is I intermuscularly inject vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is basically a very common problem with people that they have symptoms of it and they don't know it's the vitamin B12. But anyway, I took 3 injections with me on vacation. And what I usually do is I inject like once every 2 weeks, but infrequently. I'm not very frequent with it. So I took that with me because I knew I was going to drink a lot more on the vacation, and I needed to regulate my B12 levels a bit better if I wanted to recover better from that. I did that 3 injections in a week, which is a lot more than what I usually do. I get back from the vacation, obviously, let myself go on the food, let myself go on the alcohol, and just had a great time overall. Let all the stuff that happened from the hack in the past. I just needed to de-stress a little bit, and that definitely worked. I had an amazing time. Perhaps the next time I go, I'll film it and just show you guys as well. But anyway, I got back, and I didn't really get back to my B12 injections. Meanwhile, I did inject 3 times the time I was in Dubai. So my level was very high, and then it dropped again because I was inconsistent with it. Now, when I got back, I had a moderately high caffeine intake, like about 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. It's about 2 to 4 cups of coffee. Now, the occasional pre-workout here and there if I wanted to work out on it. Something that I also started taking to reduce my caffeine was kratom. And I've not had any experience with kratom before, and there's a lot of good things and a lot of bad things about it. Now, I'm in the Netherlands, and I think that it's legal here. I mean, I can buy it in a smart shop here. A lot of things are legal here. So I started using that, and a little bit out of control because, I don't know, I really liked using it. My body felt great on it. But also, my body started feeling a little more tingly. Now, I don't know if it was the kratom or whatever it was, but I'm going to just do my story. I didn't regulate my B12 while taking it. Also, what I did was I slept worse. My workouts were extremely heavy. I decided to get on a powerlifting program, so I actually PR'd my deadlift for the first time in a while. I pulled 175 kilograms. It's nothing crazy, but it was a PR for me because I never maxed out. So my training went up. I started sleeping less. So also what I took was this brain pill I have over here called Brain E. Now, I'm not entirely sure what's in here, but there's one ingredient in here called DMAE. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like, I don't know exactly, don't quote me on this. It is a sort of an Adderall. There's a lot of it in here. What I would do is I would try and fix my sleep schedule, staying up the whole night, and I'd in the morning take this, and I'd still be up for a whole day. How the fuck is that healthy for you? It's not healthy at all. So basically, I kind of overdid my central nervous system. I just went a little too hard, and you can do that sometimes. So basically, I got to a point where the right side of my face felt bad. It felt like numb and tingly. Then my leg as well, my shin. and I started waking up with both hands numb. That shit was crazy. It was scared me so bad. So I started Googling, and that's the worst thing you can do. Because when I Googled it, the only thing I find was that I got MS or carpal tunnel. And carpal tunnel isn't that bad. It's just a blocked nerve or a like restricted nerve or whatever, compressed nerve. But MS is like, dude, if you got that, like your shit's deteriorating, and it's very similar to a B12 deficiency. What I did was I injected B12 a lot more frequent when I had these problems, and the symptoms started going away. So yeah, all these things that I did, the alcohol, the kratom, the caffeine, the less sleep, the heavy workouts, it all tired out my whole central nervous system, which is something B12 supports. Plus me not getting my regular dose of vitamin B12, that tired me out. And I was there with the consequences. Paranoid. I went to the physiologist. I went to my doctor. I got my blood drawn. I went to the chiropractor as well. And none of them really said there was anything wrong. And even from the blood results, from the blood test that I did at the doctor's, there was nothing wrong. Everything was actually healthy. Also got my testosterone checked, which I thought was just something I wanted to know. It's about 600 nanograms a deciliter, which is pretty good. So I might go ahead and run a little SARM cycle, crash my test, and get on TRT, No, I'm joking. I won't do that. But I don't know. It's just, I was curious to see that as well. I don't know where I wanted to go with this video, but what I really want to say is, listen to your body very well and take good care of it, because, I just didn't do that. And now I was like with the right side of my face, like feeling legit numb and shit. Like that was not fun. It stressed me out a lot even. And then if you stress, it even gets worse, I don't know. I feel like I should do more of these videos where I just talk, because gets a lot of shit on my chest, and apparently you guys seem to like it as well. Now, obviously, this is not going to be anything like the Bitcoin video, which brought in a lot of new viewers, which, if you see this, hello, welcome to my channel. I don't post videos like where I talk like this regularly, but I like doing them once in a while, and maybe I should start doing them more. I'm not that interested in Counter-Strike that much anymore. And I hope my camera's been focused the whole time. But yeah, I've not been interested in CS that much anymore. I might get back into it though, make a video on CS here and there. Maybe a little case opening. Even though I'm from the Netherlands where I can't open cases, it'd be fun to do. Because in 4 days, I'm going for my driver's license exam. And if I get a car, then I can travel to countries and I can open cases there. I'm going to film my days because I have my vlog camera. It's not around here. Oh, wait, it is. There's my little vlog camera, the G7X. I vlog on it. And I want to take you guys with me on my little adventures that I'll be going to make with my car. But I'm doing better now. I've started picking up the weights again and feeling good. Honestly, feeling good. Definitely taking care of my caffeine intake. Not using kratom as much as I did, because I was taking about like 10 grams a day, which is reasonable, but still too much. I just been not doing too much, not going too crazy, because you can do that and you tire out your body. Just relax once in a while, Don't go too crazy on substances, and yeah, maybe check if you have a vitamin B12 deficiency, if you have any of the symptoms, because you never know. A lot of people have it without knowing it. Anyway, that was it. It was the video. Let me put the lens cap on for the outro.